I'm Laura Dugdale and I'm Head of Category Management for Menswear. So category management, think of it like a buying department for Superdry. It's a really young department, it's new, and it's all because historically Julian has been the main buyer in the business, but as we grow and we go into more markets around the world, we need to ensure that we've got global consistency in the range, and he is still really heavily involved in menswear, women's wear, footwear and accessories, but we are now the department that helps pre-build everything, so it's more of a sign-off process for Julian rather than him having to select every item himself. Category management's the central function to all the other business units. So we work really closely with the merchandising team. We do all the cataloguing for all the store grades, whether you're a big store or a little store. We will put that proposition together and make sure that it's still exciting for every store around the world. We work really closely with design, so like almost a product development role. So the designers will be face-to-face with the suppliers, but we help them along the way in terms of range balance, number of options by category and how they shift by season, and check that our newness and our heritage product is perfectly balanced, and that's a real collaboration. We need category management right now because we are a really growing business, and to keep up with the demands and ensure that in every new market we enter into, with every new wholesale customer we strike up a new relationship with, that we're offering the right service and the right range of products for every market. Julian, the co-founder, was pivotal to that before. He was the buyer. He chose every option that went into every store around the globe. And the business is too big for him to do that now. So we have to club together and make all those decisions and bring that as a proposition for him that he feels comfortable with. So working in category management would be really similar to working in a buying department in another retailer, but there's a few key differences. The biggest difference is that unlike most retailers, we have two sides of the business. So there's the retail side of the business and a wholesale side of the business. And category management is the glue that brings them both together. It makes the range consistent in all markets. Like other buying functions, you'll be building the range. So you'll be making a proposition for every category, making sure that it's balanced. And you'll be really working closely with design to do that. You'll be working closely with merchandising. A big difference is that you don't negotiate the prices directly with the suppliers because we have a central purchasing department. So that's a big difference. But that's not to say that you don't have any margin accountability, because we all want to make sure that we've got the most commercial range and that we're paying the right price for it. So our team is involved every step of the way along the critical path. We'll be juggling working at multiple seasons at any one time, like any other buying department would be, but we're also making sure that we're working to the wholesale critical path as well, and that's a big focus of ours, to make sure that we're working more collaboratively, so we're getting economies of scale by buying together at the same time, as well as just buying one range for retail and wholesale as well. We're looking for junior buyers, we're looking for assistant buyers, and we're looking for buying admin assistants. And I'll talk about what the difference between them are. So the junior buyers across men's and women's wear are accountable for a few product categories each, and they generally have an assistant buyer and a BAA working with them. The biggest accountability really is getting all those categories ready for buying, making sure that we're considering all the wholesale requirements, that we've worked with design to make sure that the range is balanced, and then actually to make sure that through the buying process we deliver what we said we would. The assistant roles that we're looking for assistants with some experience, and we want someone that wants to progress into the next role in the short-term future. We would really like people that could have an area. So your junior buyer will have quite a few product categories. It would be great if the assistant buyer could be really responsible for one of those categories and use that as their stepping stone onto their next role. The buying admin assistant role is really sample management. We're looking for people that are really up for their first role in retail, that really are passionate about Superdry and clothing. But the role is really getting us ready for all of our buying processes, all of our meetings. We look after so many samples every day, and we've got multiple sites where we keep them. It's a huge part of the job. If you're a junior buyer working with someone else and you're wondering why you should come to Superdry, the absolute answer is This is a new department and we're growing quickly. So we have got bags of career progression. So it's really important to us that we look after the people that we've already got on our team and offer them career progression. And also that when we build this team and we have lots of new starters, that we've got a pathway for everyone that's visible to ensure that we're getting the most out of every opportunity for the business but also for the people. And that's a big part of my role.